Sup? Sorry, that's the best I could come up with. Hello! How are you today? Okay, so it feels like... Oh my lord, camera. It feels like an eternity since I've actually done a fucking video. So, for those who don't know, I've been away snowboarding in France. But nevertheless, it's been quite a while and a lot of shit has happened since I've last uploaded a video. For example, the UK and the USA have now gone to war! Yay! Now, I'm not going to make a political stance in all this, but for all you little keyboard warriors in the comments right now, shut up. My camera really does not want to work today. Holy shit. You kinda gotta just like do that to make it focus. Or not. I've made roughly £1,000 pounds on OnlyFans, so maybe I should invest in a better camera. But anyway, all that aside, welcome back guys to another Femboy milk video, where we get to talk about all the yummy juicy milk. Slurp slurp slurp. I feel like I'm just gonna make Femboy milk a metaphor for like Femboy essence, all the stuff that's been going on in your guys' lives and my life. That and my last Femboy milk video did quite well. So I'm going to completely capitalize off naming videos that. On halfway through the video I kind of want to do a tier list, so stay around for that. And maybe if you enjoy this video, maybe consider liking and subscribing. We got to 4K quite recently actually, so thank you very much. But anyway, a few of you were asking for, oh my lord, why does my right eye just not want to be filmed? A few of you have been wanting a little vlog type shit. I'm going to turn blur off, this shit is annoying. Is that better? A few of you were asking for a little vlog, so I've gathered some clips. Not as much as I wanted to, because turns out being in full-on femboy clothing around parents is a bit more difficult than I thought, so that didn't happen. So here are all the clips I managed to put together. I got pizza. Not gonna lie, a bit colder than expected. My legs are shattered. Legit, the first day of snowboarding was pretty much like hell, because I don't know if you guys know, but anyone who's been snowboarding before, if your technique is off, which is most likely going to be if you've not done it in a while, if your technique is off, then most likely what's going to happen is your shins are going to be in fucking pain. For example, I was using my toes a lot to steer my snowboard, which is what you're not really meant to do that much. You're meant to be using like your shin areas. Doing one run was tiring enough. So yeah, I fell on my arse a few times, which means my ass got a bit snowy. That, and combined with the extreme fucking weather conditions that were on day one, like, it was windy as fuck, and you couldn't see a fucking thing. I was shivering in my little booties. But yeah, after day one, my ego was completely deflated. So I had to resort to going onto Twitter. By day 2 though, I was fine. I was able to do fucking red runs again, which is kind of what I wanted. And then by the end of a week, I managed to get a black done. So yeah, pretty proud of myself. And it was a fucking workout as well. So very, very happy boy. Let me know down in the comments what your guys' silly little sports are. Because again, on this channel, we like to keep fit. Another thing that's been happening is that in France, apparently there's now some shit going on with Yemen. But oh my god, I swear to god, TikTok is the worst place to be if anything happens in the world. It's the most ironic thing as well, because like, if you watch any TikTok that's in any way, shape or form political, going to the comments is like a degenerate war zone. It's also kind of funny that these people feel like they have the audacity to start kind of preaching their views onto other people whilst they're sitting comfortably on their couch on fucking TikTok. And then at some point seeing a silly femboy jiggling his ass on TikTok. That would never be me though. I would never do that. That stuff is disgusting. I'm wearing hot dog underwear. I've got a very big like love-hate relationship with TikTok. I'm an edit guy. I like edits of my favorite games and shit. Especially of Game of Thrones right now, because I'm currently watching Game of Thrones for the first time. I'm at that point after the Red Wedding. I won't spoil any of it for people who haven't watched it. Just watch it. Give it a try. There is a lot of nudie scenes though. Awkward to watch with family, but a very good time to watch alone. That actually sounds really bad, because considering the context of some of the nudie scenes, that's not a good thing. All the consensual ones anyway. Another thing I was planning on doing on the New Year's is joining a cult. Now, if you guys know me well enough, which you all should, and if you aren't already doing that, why aren't you subscribed yet? Why haven't you bought this fantastic merch? And why aren't you sending me all your money on OnlyFans? Anyway, I don't know. Just for the funnies, my friend has joined a cult, but he doesn't like it when I call it a cult. So I thought I'd join a cult as well, just out of, like, spite. So I am officially a member of the Cult of Cthulhu. That, and I've got a bunch of videos lined up that will involve you guys in the future. So if you want to take part in, say, videos like that, then there's a Discord that's going to be down in the description below, which will let you do that. I have to stop hitting my microphone. Those videos tend to be the weirdest videos purely because you guys just have some ridiculously stupid answers to the sort of questions that I ask. Also, do you guys want to see a magic trick? Got a card here. See that? It's with my... See this little card? It's an ace now. It's pretty fucking cool, isn't it? I'm really hoping that snowboarding acted as a week's worth intensive workout. I haven't noticed much difference. I'm still somewhat chunky, but yeah. Can I have blur on now that won't fuck up my face? But anyway, before I start yapping on again, let's do a Soulsborne tier list. No, I'm sorry, the one I found is in German, hence where we've got F-Twash! Giga Schniese! I know, I'm almost fluent in German myself. And then, because it's German, we've got things like the SS and, you know, Triple S, which I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming that's just God tier. And again, I know you guys are, some of you anyway, are probably going to disagree with me, and that's okay. It's okay for you guys to have a wrong opinion. We are all friends here. But the first one we have is the Abyss Watchers. Now, I'm going to judge this on, like, a multitude of things, so just generally, not, like, how hard it is, but, like, how fun it is, how cool it is. The Abyss Watchers were... I feel like they were fucking overrated. Like, they were hyped up for me so much, and then doing them, it was like, oh, well, that was cool. So I'm putting them B tier. And then I'm just gonna do the ones I want to do first. So let's go to Bed of Chaos. I would sleep in that bed any day. They're gonna be all warm and toasty. Going in G-Feel Giga Scheiße. Okay, let's do Asylum Demons. I like the Asylum Demons. However, there's a big however. It kind of just got repetitive. But again, we can't base it off that because it's like, was it a good starter boss? I think it was a good starter boss. I'm going to put it in B tier. Mr. Artorias is going in SSS tier. He was the most fun boss in fucking Dark Souls 1. Also, let me know, guys, if you guys want me to live stream Dark Souls 1. I would happily do that. I've been meaning to live stream a lot, actually. But I'm always so nervous about it. I don't know what I'd say or do. I feel like I get so nervous because when I'm editing, I say a lot of dumb shit, but I can edit that out. So I feel secure in saying my dumb shit, because if I say the dumb shit, I can just get rid of it and pretend it never happened. And you guys will think I'm great and really, really, really funny, when actually I tell the same joke about 5 times until it sounds good. Capra Demon? No, bro. I remember it was using all my fucking Estus just to get to the fucking Capra Demon. Blood-Starved Beast. I would say it's like half a gimmick fight because, like, you can just use, like, pungent blood cocktails and it's pretty much over. Champion Gundyr, this guy raped me. It's weird because when you're playing a Souls game, when you say you hate a boss, what you really mean is that you love it. Celestial Emissary, I think that's a D tier. The Amygdala, or the Amygdala, depending on what you're saying. If you're coming from a psychology standpoint, it's technically the Amygdala. But in Bloodborne, they say Amygdala, so... Starting to realize I probably should have made this part into a whole ass fucking video because there's a lot. I'm trying to remember, Yorm the Giant? He was a gimmick fight, wasn't he? I didn't like it though, it was annoying. Witches of Hemwick! E tier, no doubt. Now Gwendolyn's a femboy, so he is a femboy. Deacons of the Deep, they're going next to Hemwick. Ebrietus, good fight, not memorable. And because we're so close to the Celestial Emissary, I put them just after it. Father Gascoigne, did you know more than half of people that play Bloodborne quit after Father Gascoigne? So for that, I think he goes after Champion Gundyr. Mergo's Wet Nurse. Okay, the boss fight wasn't that hard, but oh my god, the design and intro for this boss is so cool. I kind of want to put it top B tier. Crystal Sage, I fucking hate this boss. It was just, basically, I don't like playing Geometry Dash. Garmin the First Hunter, that's going up in Notorious. These bosses feel like an epic finale. I feel like Artorias should have been the last boss, basically. But these two bosses feel like a genuine duel between gods. I can't do Slave Knight Gale, because I've actually not done it yet, because before I got to Slave Knight Gale, Dark Souls 3, I ended up playing Lies of P instead, so I started playing Lies of P. Gaping Dragon. Reminds me of my gaping boost. Bell Gargoyles. Bell Gargoyles was such a good boss. I feel like it's the only duo fight. No, actually, that's a lie. It's one of the only duo fights that did it well. In fact, that reminds me, we're going to skip over a bunch just to get to, yep. Ornstein and Smo. One of my favorite fights. The Moon Presence, those tentacles could have me any day. Okay, I'm basing this purely off how the Moon Presence is introduced to us. It's like a very hidden final boss. And when it actually happens, it looks so fucking cool. It's the most cinematic scene in Bloodborne. So yeah, that's going in S tier. Living Failures, don't remind me of myself. Where's the titty woman? Ah, there we go, Quailag. I like boobies. She's not hard. She makes me hard though. Okay, we're going straight to Orphan of Kos. That's going in S tier. You're literally fighting the orphan of a god. Also, Ludwig. Let's just get the S tiers out of the way. Ludwig is also going SSS tier. And I'm very biased. Lady Maria, she's also going in SSS tier. Now, the Cleric Beast. An optional first boss for Bloodborne. I think it's definitely better than the Asylum Demon. I think it's better than Mr. Femboy over here. The Cleric Beast is, I think, cooler than the Amygdala. As much as I want to put it in front of the Abyss Watchers, I think it's fair to put it there. Soul of Cinder. It was definitely a good boss. Again, another classic, the Shadows of Yharnam. These guys are so fucking cool. I am going to put the Shadows of Yharnam again up against the Soul of Cinder and the Moon Presence. Purely because they all look so fucking cool. The triplet boss fight. And you can summon, I think, 3 hunters. Or is it 2 other hunters? You can summon 2 hunters to fight alongside you for that fight. It's so cool. Mikolash, he's a really cool. He's so cool looking, but his fight is terrible. think I like it less than the Witches of Hemwick. Oh my god, we doing Manus. Okay, that was meant to be a Dark Souls 3 boss, but it was so cool. I loved Manus. He's not as cool as Shadows of Yarnma though, so fuck off, Manus. Again, Nito. Nito's cool, but yeah, we put him in S tier. Okay, we're gonna speedrun this because I'm hungry now and I want to finish editing this video as soon as possible. Dancer. Cool fight. But people said it was hard. It wasn't that hard whatsoever. Lawrence the First Vicar. Some people consider this like one of the trickiest fights. Marta Ligarius. Again, people consider him very hard. Not as hard as me. A tier. Pontiff. I really liked the Pontiff fight. Definitely better than the Abyss Watchers. More fun than the Bloodstar Feast because it's second phase. Not as cool as Marigold's Wet Nurse though. Pinwheel! Yeah, it's not. We don't talk about Pinwheel. The Big Hamster Boy. His theme is really cool. Sith. I fucking love this fight. I'm putting it above Lawrence the First Vicar. This is one of my gauntlets. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on these. Okay, we're gonna speedrun the rest of this because we've not got much left. Gwen, Lord Cinder, S. But this is what we've got so far. The last few I'm not going to touch because I'm not too sure. I think I've done Demon Princes. Have done. Probably have done. Can't remember. High Lord Wolvenir. Oh no, that's a skeleton guy, isn't it? He was a gimmick boss. Yeah, I think that's fair. So the S tier isn't in any particular order. I think we're all equal. But yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. But anyway, I don't know if this will be it probably will be quite a long video, so I might have to cut some of it out, but anyway. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and maybe share the video with some of your friends. I'm sure they'd love to know that you're watching a half-naked boy on YouTube talk about Dark Souls. And again, if you want to participate in future videos, my Discord will be down in the description below. And if you want to support the channel even further, we've got a merch store, which should also be in the description down below. But yeah, again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next Femboy Friday. Bye-bye!